We finally got some hardcore answers, and they finally said her name. So this week's episode was not an hour long, first of all.
No, you've been lied to.
I've been lied to several times. I was told the last 3 episodes will be an hour long. And then I was told, I was like, okay, well, it's going to be the last 2. And I was like...
The last episode's just going to be like 30 minutes.
It's going to be 15 minutes. They're like, okay, it's Wanda. She did some...
Here's a Marvel one-shot. This is what you get.
But,
you can only
anyway,
get it in the
regardless,
Thor Dark
lots of
World
cool things
DVD.
happened this week. Lots of really... You know, we actually got some... Because I feel like with each episode, especially like towards the middle half, you know... we started getting like, that's some kind of answers. I feel like this is the first episode we got some real answers.
Yeah.
Starting with her going back and as a little chid? As a chid.
Child kid.
As a child kid, yes. But it was a pretty sweet moment, and it does ruin the theory. That theory's out the window, that the 2 people that have been in all the commercials, it's not her parents. Not her parents at all. It's not what her parents look like.
It would make sense. Her parents, she's from a foreign nation. She's not...
Those are words, yes.
And my brain stopped. Sometimes it happens.
But
Best of us.
Yeah, because there was... But I enjoyed the theory. It was you know, because she's obviously, you know, doing the TV stuff as like a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
And so she was casting her parents as just a familiar face. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But no, that's not true. I don't know who those people are. Do you know who those people are? Are they somebody important? Are they your parents?
I doubt they're anyone important.
Why would they use the same
Especially
people?
if they're your parents.
Who's the shark?
Who's the shark? Who's that kid that died?
It was a really sweet moment until the explosion. And this explosion caught me off guard. Yeah, I thought like we were just going to go back into something else or whatever.
No, I was waiting for it because I'm like, there's a war going on outside that window.
I was waiting for the next show to come on.
Because I remember
I wanted like a montage of them watching shows, and I wanted them to get to Alf or something. That would have been great.
He just wants to see Alf.
I might just watch Alf. Yeah, I think we'll do that. But explosion, I thought it was filmed beautifully. That was a really nice... It wasn't anything flashy. It must have been a cheap way to do an explosion as well for TV. Yeah. But it's enough to catch you off guard and disorient you.
And it hints that Wanda might have been a magic child.
Yeah, that was interesting. So she apparently stopped the bomb. It was cool to see the bomb. She's talking about the bomb in whatever Age of Ultron or something.
So Stark Industries right on the side of it.
But her parents just got smashed. Could maybe have been alright. Maybe
very dead.
Somebody helped. Maybe she used her magic and lifted the rocks off. But probably
very dead.
Probably dead. But maybe she could have revived them. She can revive people now.
So very dead.
What was the next part of the memory lane?
Went to Hydra. We get to see a little bit of that. Yeah, she used her witch magic to interact with the... Oh yeah, that's when it looked like the spirit.
I don't know. To me, I don't think that... Didn't look like witch magic. That looked like the stone wanted to present itself to her.
Whatever happened, the stone floated toward her, opened up, and flashed an image in her head of what I think looked like a very comic accurate Scarlet Witch.
You know what we forgot to say?
No.
While we're at it, giveaway. Don't forget one more
sideways.
Episode next week.
Turn it this way.
I'm aware. We can put it backwards. Look. Giveaway next week.
There's a Scarlet Witch there. Oh,
Scarlet
never mind.
Witch. He showed up, kind of. Maybe, possibly.
Not really.
He didn't show up, but maybe he still will. We still got one more episode.
Fietro is what...
Fietro, yes. Next week's episode, we're giving that away. But yeah, so there's just a brief silhouette. Kind of did look like...
It looked like a comic-accurate Scarlet Witch.
So we'll see. We'll see how it happens with that. I'm not really sure exactly what was going on. What was the next one?
We went from Hydra to Avengers Facility. That was the first home.
That was a sweet moment too.
Vision and Scarlet Witch shared.
A very, awkward but...
Yeah, because her brother just died last week.
Yeah, touching.
And Vision's like, I don't know how to human.
I'm trying my best. Do you like it?
I really enjoy their chemistry together.
Yeah, no, they do work good together.
And not gonna lie, it's like a lot of Paul Bettany.
Yeah,
he's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm also confused, even though they're now even joking around with the accent going away and out.
They're just making fun of her.
They are, but at the same time, when Agatha revealed herself,
yeah,
and then her accent came back, and then that's when she said, "Oh, your accent going in and out and forgetting about it,
coming and going, or something like that."
You know,
I'm a witch.
But then it was gone for like the rest of the episode.
We skipped over the intro of the show when Agatha's being like strung up by all the other witches.
We did. Was it me, or were those really crappy witches?
They were bad at their job.
They're like doing like a Darth Sidious of just, but even worse. Like they weren't even. She wasn't reflecting it. They were just. We're casting a spell that kills ourselves. What was going on there?
Here's a spell. Oh no, you turned my spell purple? I am allergic to purple.
I really don't understand.
That's how they got bones.
I don't understand the significance of that, really.
It just shows she's powerful, I guess. I don't know.
Shows she's powerful, shows she's bad.
Necromancy? She was really, really interested in necromancy. For a minute.
Well, it said that she was like dabbling in dark voodoo magic or something, I don't remember. But they were like, that's a no-no, you can't do that. We'll shoot you with our lasers that kill us. So, I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but she survived, and I guess she's just been doing nothing until now. But here she is, going back to
the only other magic person that popped up is Doctor Strange. What's she going to do to him?
Yeah, but... So...
Bigger dimension.
What were the memory we were on?
All right, we went
backtracking.
Hydra, Avengers Facility, and when she went to go to Sword.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So, first of all, what I want to say about that is...
That director lied.
He totally lied about what was going on there.
100%.
I have to go back and rewatch that, because I could have sworn in my memory that she, like, was actually taking the Vision's body, and she also... Wait.
No, all we really saw was her, like... blow the glass back and go down.
I guess that's it.
With the red magic. And like it stopped for like a second. We didn't really see much after that. I'm so
confused. If Mr. Bad Director Man is tracking the Vision in the Hex.
Maybe he wants a second Vision.
Why? How is he tracking that Vision if he has the Vision? Because she never stole the Vision.
Yeah.
I don't understand that entire... And I thought the whole idea was he was trying to get the Vision back.
Is that Vision also made of vibranium?
Sure. Maybe. Plastic.
Because that Vision kind of came out of her soul.
Yeah, it was a pretty
Unlike
cool scene.
any of the other things where they just kind of built up out of the ground, he came out of like her.
That was like one of the... Probably the latest... I mean, definitely the latest scene we've seen so far that was in, like, the trailers, you know?
Yeah.
Which was kind of neat. You wouldn't think that they would show something from the second to last episode in the trailer, but...
I mean, they probably looked at that scene as like, no one's gonna guess this.
Yeah. But... Let's see, so... You know, she, creates this lot. Where did the piece of paper come from? I'm really confused about that.
I think that was from Infinity War. I think Vision hands it to her and says, hey, let's go start a life together.
I'd have to rewatch that.
Me too. That's a very vague memory.
I feel like you're right now that you say that.
Yeah.
That makes...
And then he gets stabbed in the back.
Sounds familiar. And then, okay, so she goes... That's where they were going to live. That's rough. She goes there. It's like, hey, they ain't even a house. Vision left me with nothing.
So, yeah, Wanda was very content with, like, just not getting the body after she saw it getting dismantled.
Yeah, she's like, I can make my own body.
Yeah.
But, so here's...
Turns out to be a mistake.
We still have some questions, because we don't really know Agatha's intent at all still.
Nope.
It kind of seemed like she is just scared of Wanda and wants to stop her. Like, she's too powerful. It almost seemed like she was that's why the intro confused me, because if she was on the other side of like, we can't let these witches dabble in dark magic or whatever, chaos magic.
Yeah.
That would make sense to me. But it was like almost a reversal, like the same thing happening to her. Because if she was like, I can't, if she came in, if she did that in the intro and then also came in and was like, it's time to stop these chaos magic witches again or whatever, then I'd be like, okay, this is her jam, it's what she does.
Yeah.
But I'm a little confused on what she's trying to do. I still don't know if there's anyone else involved.
She might be trying to steal the magic for herself. Because it kind of looked like she stole the other witch's magic, too.
I guess. Hard to say. And also...
Because she kept trying to ask Wanda how she did it,
I felt it was kind of weird that she had the spell charms or whatever they were where she couldn't cast magic. I was like, that's kind of weird. Because I would think some of that is still Infinity Stone power and would override that, but who am I to say? I'm not a witch.
I don't know anything about magic.
But I would think cosmic power is a little higher than witch power, but who knows? I guess Kevin Feige knows. Who knows? Who's to say? But let's see. So the children are there.
I think they're real.
We still didn't get... Yeah, they should be real. We still didn't get to see Photon or Spectrum or whatever her name is.
Photon.
I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to call her in this universe because she has 1,000 names in the comic. Rambeau. Monica Rambeau. Didn't see her this episode.
She's probably going to fight Quicksilver.
Didn't see Quicksilver. Didn't see Vision. We don't need to, really, but we didn't see Darcy. Didn't see Jimmy Woo. He's the star of the show.
Worst episode.
It really is. I felt like something was missing. And it's Jimmy Woo. Jimmy Woo needs to be there. He would have resolved this by now.
He would have punched Agatha.
Would have just shot
in the
Agatha.
face. Shot her.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of witches?
Did his magic card trick, and she was like, "Oh,
how do I learn that?"
Sent him back on a. We would have watched Ant-Man.
We would have watched Ant-Man again.
Oh.
Anyways.
So it ended with her doing magic chokeholds on the twins there.
Yeah.
I don't really know what her plan is.
Teach me the thing you don't know what you're doing.
See, I don't know if she's trying to steal something from Wanda. I don't know if she's trying to stop Wanda. I don't know if she's trying to use Wanda. It's hard to say. I know she's a witch, but that's about all that I really feel like I learned from this about her. We learned a lot about Wanda, which was neat. We still don't know. Only one more episode left, Chris.
Yeah.
One more episode.
Oh, yeah. I mentioned Vision earlier. Not being a good idea that Wanda probably should have stole that body. He comes back. He's White Vision.
Yeah, we got the mid-credit scene.
My least favorite version of Vision. I like the green and red.
Bamboozled some energy off that drone and said, let's just...
Yeah, see?
Stick it on the Vision. And
stick it on the Vision,
and see if that makes him alive. And it did.
Yeah.
But he's White Vision.
And he was looking at his hand like, whoa, I got a hand now.
Like, oh, I'm alive. I am the life. But
I am the life bringer.
Should not have any memories. If it's been fairly accurate to comic-like stuff, and if you're going to do White Vision, I would imagine it's Vision without his memories again.
Yeah. Or maybe it is Vision with his... Or maybe Wanda gives him memories. What if Vision and Vision fight?
What if she takes Vision's soul that's in the X and shoves him up into the body of, like a puppet, into the Vision body?
I wish I had a puppet.
But that could be it. That could be how it gets resolved.
What if they do the fusion dance?
They do the fusion dance. They are equal beings. But so then that does make sense.
No, one explodes when they try to escape the hex. The other is clearly outside of the hex. They are not equal beings.
But one has color.
Yeah. Ironically, the one that was not in a black and white TV show.
Yeah, but that's why he was getting ripped
other way
apart,
around.
like literally chunk by chunk when he was outside of the hex, though?
It's not real. That answers that question. He's not real. Why did the director lie?
He's not real, but it's like it is his soul.
Yeah, because he.
I think that is the Vision's soul inside of the hex, and it can only be sustained inside of there. It is real, but it can't live outside of the hex until shoved up into the Vision,
like a puppet.
Yeah, like a puppet. So, I think that's what's going to happen with him. I have no idea about Agatha.
Why did the director lie?
I have no idea if we're going to get Mephisto or not.
I doubt it.
I was really thinking this was going to be the episode.
When Wanda was sitting there crying in that not a house, I thought Mephisto was going to come and be like,
I know.
Hey, you want some magic?
I kind of was expecting, whether it was him or somebody, to kind of be like, hey, I can help you out with some things if you...
Turns out it's just good old grief blocking your memories.
Yeah, it does that.
Yeah.
So, do you think we're going to get anybody last episode? Any big...
Jimmy Woo.
No, any big villain or anything like that?
Jimmy Woo with a machine gun.
Just imagine like Rambo, but it's Jimmy Woo. He just throws
he's not like buff or anything. He's like regular fit, but he's like wearing the bandana, no shirt, just But
regardless, I'm very excited for next week's episode. I kind of don't know how it almost. Do you think there's a chance we don't get the generic, time for the CGI battle? What if it? You think that's coming next week?
I feel like we are at least getting a bit of a CGI battle between Photon and Quicksilver, at the very least.
What if Agatha tries to do the spell like on the intro of this one? She's like, I'm going to shoot you with this beam, and
turns into Bones Malone's.
It's killing me. It's a really bad spell. It's not very effective.
It's the here's all my energy spell.
I would say it was kind of, there was some decent, easy effects. Nothing crazy, but I feel like the beams look pretty cool. My favorite effect was when Agatha was like, boom, and tied Wanda up.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was probably just wires and stuff that just pulled her real quick.
One effect.
But it looked I like the motion to it.
I think it was CGI for the most part, was when they were in the Avengers facility. Vision didn't quite look right.
Vision did look funny, I noticed.
Yeah, I think he probably just sat there with some dots on his face and they went right over it.
Yeah, I thought
that's probably what happened.
He was a little, weirdly shiny.
You know what probably happened? They probably painted him white and was like, well, we can't paint you red now.
No, all that's not shot in sequence. But
we don't know that. We don't have any information behind the scenes.
It's just how TV shows work, Chris, or movies or anything. So we could have a big fight though. Do you White Vision. What is their plan with White Vision?
Do you think she's gonna have like a Super Saiyan moment where she explodes and turns into the comic accurate Scarlet Witch that we saw in her vision?
No.
I think that'd be cool.
I think that would be so silly.
I think it'd be silly, but I think it'd be very fun. Look, at the end of the day, it would be fun.
What is their plan the typical bad demon summoning plan? Basically, where they're like, "Oh, I've resurrected you, Demon Lord," and then the Demon Lord just kills them. What is their plan? It's we brought you to life, White Vision. That means you work for us, right? Is that it?
Not to bring up a bad movie, but that's exactly what they do in Justice League. They're like, "Hey, we brought Superman back to life. You're a good guy, right?" Then he beats them all up.
Is that the plan?
That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious if he just escapes and is like, "Hey, where's Wanda?"
But he also, maybe this version is more machine than, it doesn't really have the soul.
He doesn't have the stone. He's just like a thing there.
Maybe this one is really just a weapon.
Yeah.
Who knows? Until he gets his soul shoved into him.
Soul puppets.
I don't know. We got one more week, and then this is coming out to you, maybe.
Or you.
One of you. Not Bones. He doesn't deserve it.
Wherever he
is that way. Waffles
Deserves
he wouldn't care
it.
for it. He deserves it, but he wouldn't care for it. He'd rather have cheese. But if you want this, stay tuned.
You heard the magic word.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so you don't miss out on next week's video. All right? And if you miss out on next week's video, that sucks.
You have to subscribe.
You'll have to buy that, unless you already own it. Then you'll have to buy it again because I'm going to steal it from you.
If you miss out on next week's video, you have to subscribe. That's the law. I'm a lawyer.
Shouldn't it be the other... We'll see you Sunday with maybe a haul video. We'll see. I have some cool things.
There's the camera.
I might want to save some things up. And I might have another video planned.
I have nothing planned.
But until then, goodbye. Wait, can we do a...
I'll be Quicksilver.
I'll be Wanda. No. I was going to have you be Vision.
I'm running.
I hate you. You've ruined my outro.
Good.